We're live.
What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy Tommy G here with the Wednesday edition of the Stay Cashin show. Good start to March Madness. 1-0-1 last night on a push. If you got it in early, you probably got the 4.5 before it dropped. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
I got 6.5.
We got 6.5. We'll talk about why Bill got 6.5 and why you should have all got 6.5. And we got some big news today, Evan, don't we?
No, I mean, we don't really have any.
Your name's not Evan.
Okay. Don't lie about it.
Oh, we're not going to lie about it. I'm going to talk to my producer, who is an unbiased witness.
Say
about
exactly what was said.
Well, we have recordings of exactly what was said. We don't need to say it.
Go ahead.
Evan, do we have any big news today?
Aaron Rodgers wants to be a Jet.
Oh, so Aaron Rodgers came out today and said he intends to play for the New York Jets.
Which means absolutely nothing.
Unbelievable.
I mean, how do you even...
It means absolutely nothing.
It means absolutely nothing. When the whole deal... I told you yesterday, the deal is done. Evan, I wish you had the clip to play right now, right in his face.
I mean, you are totally wrong. The only thing that's not done is the deal. He wants to go there.
I'm totally wrong, Evan.
He wants to go there, but what's not done is the deal.
No, it all is done.
No, it's... Oh, my God. They're saying the only thing that's
Bill,
not
I told
done
you
is the
yesterday.
deal.
I mean, Evan, this kid's insane.
He's trying to
no
get
one
you on
ever tell me I
technicality.
can't admit when I'm wrong.
There's
no one worse than Bill Rupp.
You're wrong.
I said yesterday, the deal is done. The fucking everything is done. There's nothing. They're just waiting for Rodgers to come out and announce because he has to approve it. So he has to verbally say, and then you were like, oh, they're all saying that he's not going there. I'm like, the reporters, he's lying.
He doesn't have to approve it. He doesn't have a no trade.
Yes, he does, because he can retire.
No, he doesn't. He can just
retire, Bill.
He can retire.
He has to say what he intends to do.
He doesn't have a no trade.
If he plans to play, they can do the deal. If he says, I'm retiring, there's no deal. So he has to tell everyone what he intends to do. If he intends to play, the deal's done. If he doesn't, the deal's off. And I told you, he just said, not only do I intend to play, I intend to play for the Jets.
He intends to play. Did you listen to what he said? He said that he sat at home for a week.
He didn't.
He didn't say that?
He's known the whole time.
He said he wanted to see how his body...
No, he didn't. These are lies.
He just said that.
Bill, I know he said... Bill, hold on.
It's already come out of his mouth.
First of all, I'm the one who's right here. We're the Jet fans. Let us talk. He he said that, but he didn't. That's not true.
Oh, it didn't know, so he lied?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
100%, dude, just like when you said Trey Wingo was wrong, and I said, no, he wasn't. Rodgers told Wingo 3 days ago, 4 days ago. Rodgers has known what he's doing this whole time. We've all known what he's doing this whole time. He's an attention whore. He likes the attention, so he dragged it out and did the fucking wilderness retreat and had everyone wondering, keeping his names in the headlines for as long as he physically could. Oh, I'm waiting to see how my body feels.
Hold on.
I'm going to make some decisions. I'm going to go sacrifice a chicken.
Night Ghost, the clown Jet fan, just called me. What do you have to say, Night Ghost?
I'm actually calling in. I need to support you here.
Okay.
Wait, if you're going to Night Ghost now, that means you're really desperate because you were just fucking at war with him 30 seconds ago.
Hold on. Let's just hear what Night Ghost has to say.
Rodgers said the deal is not done because the Packers are waiting to agree on compensation for him.
It's done.
Okay,
then if you guys believe this, here, you and Night Ghost, I'll let you both take one side of the bet. I'm going to give you 50-1. 50-1 odds, okay? You put up $1,000, and I'll put up $50,000 that Rodgers is a Jet. Would you take that bet?
I think.
I already
Would you take that bet?
But technically, Bill's right on what.
But no. I'm not talking about technicalities. I'm saying, would you guys bet on that at 50-1 odds?
No. I already took Rodgers to the Jets. That's
right. So we're talking about nonsense.
No, he's just saying what I was saying.
Listen. The deal is done.
Rodgers said the deal is not done. The Packers have not.
Rodgers also said he had to fucking test his body out to see if he's coming back.
No, I got to
Rodgers also said he was going to go spend 4 days in the woods with a Wiccan to decide what he wants to do. This is semantics. This is theater, guys.
Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Yeah, last-time caller.
Thank you.
Long-time listener, last-time caller.
The deal, okay. You're doing
Thank you, Colt, for the super chat.
All but done. The deal is all but done.
Listen.
First, hold on. First, I want to.
Hold on. Let me ask you this first, and then I'll let you go. If you have a girl, this isn't about Rodgers. This isn't about Rodgers.
No, this isn't about Rodgers. It's not about that. I do want to say thank you to Zab in our chat. He knows that my mom has been going through surgery, and he sent me some money on PayPal to get her something today for her birthday. He didn't have to do it. I really appreciate him.
He's a wonderful person.
Totally awesome. Today's my mom's birthday.
Happy birthday, Mama Rob.
And, sucks. She has to spend it in the hospital, but at least she's getting better. And next birthday, she'll be going out to dinner. So
that's right.
Thank you, Zab.
We'll be going partying at a rooftop.
And shout out Colt, another $1.99
Shout out
donation.
Colt in the chat, always kicking it off.
Thank you, Colt. Thank you, Zab. Thanks, guys.
Love you guys. So let me just tell you here, Bill. I'm telling you this, okay? Me and you are out at a bar. There's a girl who's like, okay, she's let's get drunk. I'm like, hey, why don't you come back to my place and party? She says yes. She says she just broke up with her boyfriend. She says she's horny as fuck. She says she wants to sleep over. She said she thinks I'm attractive. She says she wants to get an 8-ball and do blow together. And she says, but listen, Tommy, we're not sleeping together. Are we fucking?
No.
It's semantics, right? Everything around it is done, right? It's just the T that needs to be crossed. That's Rodgers right now. He met with the Jets, it went well. The Jets met with the Packers, it went well. They're recruiting Cobb and Lazard, and he said he wants to play for them. The only thing that is not done is putting the Jets putting their dick in the Packers' vagina.
I think they
That's
signed
it. But the Jets' dick is right here, and the vagina's right. I don't know who has a vagina. That's a big vagina.
Yeah, that is a big one.
That looks like Bill's asshole.
Manhole. Jesus.
It's like Bill's asshole.
Oh, my asshole looks like a balloon knot.
Yeah, your asshole's like fucking this.
Nope.
Your asshole looks like the DeMar Hamlin fucking sign.
I'll show it. I'll show it right now.
Show your asshole.
That's where he got
Show
it
your
from.
fucking asshole. I want to see your asshole right now. So yes, it's done. It's done.
Shout out Colt 49.99 in the chat. Happy birthday,
Colt,
Mama Rupp.
Colt 45. Should have done 45, Colt. Could have been Colt 45.
Nice, Colt. Thank you.
Nice, Colt. You're the best.
This is a tweet from 39 seconds ago from Albert Breer. It says, a stroke of genius in the Packers contract with Aaron Rodgers. His $58.3 million option bonus can be exercised at any point between now and September 1st. So Green Bay has all the time in the world to trade Rodgers.
Yeah, they're going to wait till the longest time possible.
Are they, Bill? All right, then bet on that. Bet on something. You're wrong on all this.
Wait, listen. So who?
He's officially a Jet by Friday.
Who has all the cards here? The Jets have no cards, right?
There's no cards left. Everyone's already showed their hands. The river has been dropped.
Packers,
they already dropped the river. We're all just waiting to flip over.
What Rackets says, the Packers could wait as long as they want.
And I'm sure they're going to do that.
Okay, so they are holding cards.
Okay. No, they're not.
Rackets, did you see, talking about the contract, did you see?
Did the Packers tweet that, or did some fucking nerd reporter tweet that?
Albert Breer's more.
If the Packers tweet, hey, we got till September to do it, all this fucking nerd did was read a contract and see that the Packers ain't doing that. Everyone wants this over with. The Packers want this over with. Rodgers doesn't want it over with. He wants this to drag out forever.
Why would the Packers want it?
Because they want to move on. This is a bad look for them. They just lost their franchise court. They want to move on to Love. They want to start making additions.
Internally without moving on, actually.
I mean, dude, you guys. Packers is officially a Jet by Friday.
I don't know. Maybe.
Monday at the latest.
Maybe. It's possible. But if they do want to drag this out, they could.
I'm going to say there's too much money involved. I'm going to say it's going to take longer than that.
I mean, dude, you have been wrong on everything on this so far, so you don't even get a vote.
All right, he's going to suck, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, that's a different conversation. That's a conversation that you can have, but that's not the conversation we're having, and he's not going to suck. Evan, as a Jet fan, what do you feel about this and Bill's maniacal comments?
I am
Tom,
so.
want me to just agree with you? Like, what do you
No, but I mean, you could admit
you
you're wrong.
Want to make this No Mercy 2000?
Literally yesterday.
Want to make this No Mercy 2019 where everyone agrees with everything?
Or we can make it like you just admit you were wrong yesterday.
Everybody agrees. Everyone surrounds themselves.
Or listen, I'm fine with you disagreeing. Just when you're wrong, just fucking fold your hand and move on to the next hand. You literally said yesterday Aaron Rodgers isn't going to be a Jet.
And he's not a Jet yet.
Okay, let's see what the Vegas lines look like.
But he's not a Jet.
Let's see what Las Vegas
The
thinks.
Jets are minus 170 to make the playoffs.
Oh, wow, that's odd. So Vegas thinks he's a Jet. Rodgers intends to be a Jet. We all think he's a Jet. Schefter thinks he's a Jet. The Jets think he's a Jet, but he's not going to be a Jet.
Put your money where your mouth is.
That Rodgers is going to be a Jet? I'll put any money. I'll put my retirement account on it.
That they're going to make the playoffs.
I'll give you 50 to 1 odds he's going to be a Jet. 50 to 1. I'll put 50 grand to 1,000. I'll go into the retirement account and do 50 million, whatever you want.
Jets are plus 220 for the AFC East.
I wish I had 50 million. Yeah, because he's a Jet, dude. It's just a fucking T that needs to be crossed and an I that needs to be dotted. We're the only show in America, Evan, that is still arguing today if Rodgers is going to be a Jet.
I think even McAfee would be like, he's a Jet.
mean,
that's why we're the best show.
The Green Bay Packers are on their fucking podcast right now going, yeah, he's a Jet. The only person in America is Bill Rupp, who thinks he's not going to be a Jet.
That's why our show's the best.
Yeah.
He's just trying to get you on technicalities, just so that he's not officially a Jet.
But in
even though he said he wants to be a Jet and they're going to get a deal done, it's not official.
I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. Tommy, you can't pick that girl up. She's in the car on the way home with me. She's not at your house yet. That's what Bill's doing.
That's perfect.
She's not at your house yet. I'm like, Bill, she's going to be at my house. We're at the stoplight. Wow, she's not there, and I got to go to bed. You lose. Like, that's what it would be. She's in the car, topless, on her way to my house. She's just not in bed yet. Congratulations, Jet fans. We did it. We did it, Evan. We got rid of listen, and this may be a disaster.
We got a 39-year-old guy who sucked balls last
Bill, we haven't had a quarterback in
NFC.
20 years.
Yeah, you still don't have one.
Yeah, we do. Rackets?
Who's the quarterback on your staff right now?
Aaron Rodgers.
He's not on your staff.
Oh, my God. He's topless in the car on the way home.
And if let's just say he is on your staff,
He's topless. Aaron Rodgers is topless in the car.
He's not good.
Aaron Rodgers' head is right here, blowing.
Let me tell you something, bro. One thing I've been saying, and I said it before the show, and I said it yesterday.
Rodgers isn't going to be a Jet.
You fall in love with the mother of drugs, your body is finished. I don't give a fuck who you are, bro. You're done. He won't make the year. His bones are brittle now. He will get
It's
fucking
ayahuasca, Bill. He's not fucking mainlining heroin.
You think that's all he's doing?
I mean, dude, I know what he's doing because
all he's doing.
Bill, I know exactly what he's doing because he's a conspiracy theorist.
You do.
He's doing.
You do. Okay.
Yeah, he's doing ayahuasca. He's probably doing.
You're a conspiracy theorist, and I know.
Well, I'm different though. But
that.
if you look at Iconic and Roman, he's doing mushrooms. He's doing some LSD here. Yeah, he's doing all the psychedelic shit. And yeah, it's not good. But he's not doing.
Don't compare Aaron Rodgers to Iconic.
Aaron Rodgers will be Iconic in 10 years.
Iconic is.
It will be Iconic. Iconic started with a witch retreat, sacrificing a chicken in the woods. I guarantee you that. But listen, I know what he's doing. He's on the hipster path. He's doing all the, and yeah, it's not good. You shouldn't be doing it. But he's not where me and you have gotten and been to at points in our life. He's still a baby in the drug world. He's fine. He's got a year. Give us a Super Bowl next year. And then fucking peace. See you later.
Week 3 when he gets a drug test.
Run off into the woods and fucking start banging deer or whatever you're going to end up doing. Or marry a pigeon. Like, whatever you want to do after that, fine. Just give us a Super Bowl first.
All right, Tommy, tell us about Rackets, Indianapolis Colts, and the worst contract deal of all time.
Oh,
yeah, Rackets, did you know you got to pay Matt Ryan $12 million this year to get cut?
Not only that, but we gave the highest free agency contract for a kicker in NFL history.
I mean, you guys are.
I don't know what they're doing. I try to defend them at all points, but man,
you guys are a mess.
I don't know what they're doing now.
Austin in the chat said, "Happy birthday, Mama Rupp. How do you think the young guys in the Jets react to Rodgers giving the GM a list of guys to go get?"
That's fake news. He talked about it. It's fake news. He never did that. He said Schefter basically just conjured that up out of nowhere. He said he He gave
So they
them
just
a list of
magically
guys
ended
he
up
would
with
like to
Lazard?
play with, but he never
They
gave
just
them a list
magically
like,
ended
you
up
need
with
to
him?
get Randall Cobb.
I think what Rodgers is doing, and Bill's even going to admit that this is awesome, he's trolling the fuck out of Schefter. He fucking hates Schefter.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Right?
I like
So
that.
he probably did tell
I do
Schefter.
hate Aaron Rodgers, but what he's doing to Schefter is awesome.
He fucking probably told Schefter, hey, I gave the Jets a list of guys. Schefter reported it, and the dumb Jets went, oh, shit, we got to go get these guys. And he's like, I never did that. Or he actually did it.
It wasn't Schefter, though, reported that. It was
Well, whatever it is. He said
somebody
today.
from ESPN.
Did you see what Schefter said on ESPN when they were talking about Rodgers, how he got duped? He said he texted Rodgers for a Hail Mary to find out what's going on. And Rodgers told him, lose my number. Nice try.
He said that on McAfee.
Lose my number. Nice
It's
try.
amazing.
He's just trolling the shit out of Schefter and these guys.
Okay, so you don't. So let's just play devil's advocate for a minute.
I think that's what we've done for the first 30
Okay,
minutes.
and you don't
Can we
think
play? Can we play a
hold on,
Jesus' advocate and
You don't
talk
think-
real?
You don't think this is going to be an issue going further during your season?
No, listen, hold on. So what Austin just asked in the chat is, how do you think the Jets would react to it? Well, honestly, we watched a fucking video of Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson, and Breece Hall literally sacrificing cheese to get Rodgers there. So they're ecstatic. If Rodgers said, I want Cobb, see, the beauty of this is it's Sauce Gardner, who ain't losing his fucking job to anybody. He's the best corner in the league, Evan. It's Breece Hall, who ain't losing his fucking job to anyone. And it's Garrett Wilson, who ain't losing his job to anyone. So Garrett Wilson's probably like, yeah, go get me Randall Cobb and Lazard. Get me some help out here so I'm not double. So it's three guys. Like, what would some of the secondary Jet receivers think about it? I think they'd be pretty upset, right? Corey Davis probably wouldn't be happy about this and stuff like that.
That little white dude.
Yeah, but the Barrios
He
is
got
gone,
released.
actually. Yeah.
Oh, is
But,
he gone?
yeah,
Oh,
probably because of this. But yeah, I think the Jets players are fun. The Jets just want to win, bro. They just want to win. They just want to win, and they want a quarterback. And we got rid of Mike White. We kept Zach Wilson, and we got Aaron Rodgers. This is basically the fucking trifecta for Tommy G Rackets. Zach's still there. Rodgers is here, and Mike White's gone.
Evan needs to get a Mike White Miami Dolphins jersey.
I will, dude. I'm actually a huge Mike White fan.
Listen, you're allowed a second team when you're.
Listen, he's going to be playing this year. We all know that. Tua's going to get a fucking concussion again.
I paved the way for having extra teams. All you guys can thank me for that.
You're the
I took
king
all the
of
fucking
extra
heat
teams.
for it.
Well, you have 9 real favorites.
You
Yeah,
have
well,
like
you guys
25.
fucking keep taking. Yeah, you guys keep adding though. You'll be there soon.
You'll be there.
I don't think I can root for another team in the AFC East.
No, you
though.
can't have another team if your team's good. Yeah, if you love your team, like I love the Jets now. That's
Oh, he loves the Jets now, Bill. You hear
because
this?
we're good. Yeah, when they suck, no, I still root for
Oh
them.
my God! You just said that. You just,
What?
said, you just said that when your
Yeah,
team
because when your team's
sucks,
bad, you
like-
want them to lose. I want draft picks. I was rooting for the Jets to lose all last year. Evan's fucking out here rooting for them to win. I'm like, guys, tank the season. We need another losing
Why?
season.
You had a chance
how
to
it
make
works.
the playoffs.
Wait, but I am the one who on this show said we're not winning the Super Bowl without Breece Hall. Once Breece Hall went down, I stopped rooting for the Jets because we're not going to win. I
Bro,
want
you're
draft
not
picks.
going to win this. You're not going to win the baseball championship. You still want the Yankees to make the playoffs.
I am a Yankee fan. I do not root for teams that can't win the championship. That's it. If that's the
it's
case,
actually
then,
it's actually
tank
really
the
weird with
season.
baseball because we're all Yankee fans, but we don't root for the Yankees until the playoffs.
But here's the thing: I didn't root for the
Because we
Yankees
all
in the
know they're gonna
playoffs.
be
You
in the
guys
playoffs
did.
regardless.
I stayed strong. I rooted for the Astros to sweep them because
Yeah,
I love
I
the
was betting the
Yankees.
Yankees.
I love the
Well,
Yankees.
It's not that we rooted for the Yankees.
You did.
No, we bet it because we knew what was going to happen.
No, you rooted
Oh,
for the Yankees. I rooted against them.
No, we knew. Well, I bet Houston.
Listen, I'm different than most fans, and I tell all my friends this. I root for the future of my team. If the present is not championship, I root for the future. If my team is average, which the Jets were this year, they were a weakest
no Buffalo Bills, bud.
We were the weakest 6-4 team in football. I don't want them to make the playoffs and one and done. That's not good for our future. What's good for our future is tanking, finding out who Zach Wilson is, getting a higher draft pick, and doing something like this. That's good for the future. These people who want their teams to fucking make the playoffs and lose in the first round, it's terrible. The Yankees, I won't root for the Yankees because I know we can't win a Super Bowl, a World Series right now. We need Aaron Boone out. Every time the Yankees make the playoffs, Boone stays another year. So I want the Yankees to suck so that Aaron Boone's gone. Once Boone's gone, I'm back all in. I won't root for that team with Aaron Boone.
Breaking news on your boy John Morant. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver met with him in New York today. Morant left a counseling program in Florida and moves closer to ramping up return to season now.
For one day?
Must wait on league announcement of findings of probe. This was from Adrian Wojciechowski.
Say that one more time.
For one day?
For literally fucking one day. ESPN sources. This is from Adrian Wojciechowski 5 minutes ago.
Don't do the crime.
Grizzlies star John Morant met with NBA Commissioner Adam Silver in New York today. Morant has left a counseling program in Florida and moves closer to ramping up for return to season now.
As I told you, he's going to be back
He was
for the
there
playoffs.
for one day.
Dude, it was bullshit PR, dude. It was PR bullshit.
So NBA just keeps going with this fucking bullshit.
Yeah, of course they're going to. It's PR bullshit. They need John Morant. They can't get a black mark on one of the faces of the league. But
it's already black mark.
Yeah, so someone in the chat says the bracket Bible weekly $69. No, that's for the whole tourney. But you could buy the monthly. Just buy the monthly VIP. You get the bracket Bible for free, and then you get everything. But yeah, it's for that's for the whole tourney. Picks are out there, and then there was another question in here. Someone agreed with me, so I'm going to read that one. Sean said Tommy G's 100% right. If you can't win a Super Bowl, lose every game. Yeah, I don't want to win a playoff game. I don't want to fucking win a Super. If you can't win a Super Bowl, fucking lose. Lose and get picks.
When you get into the playoffs, anything can happen.
Yeah, but it won't.
What do you mean it won't?
It won't. The Yankees ain't win the World Series.
We just saw Giants win a road playoff game.
And what, did they win a Super Bowl?
No, but they could have.
Because it won't.
Mm-hmm.
Certain teams won't. Certain teams just won't. Giants were never winning a Super Bowl. Jets were never winning a Super Bowl. So Tank can get back. This is going to hurt the Giants. Who's in a better situation now, Jets or Giants, going forward?
Right now?
Yeah.
Giants.
Giants,
100%.
Tommy, what are you talking about?
You think the Giants are going to be better than the Jets this year?
You're the toughest league in the toughest division in football.
It's all right. We have Aaron Rodgers in the best defense in football. You think you're going to beat
The
us?
Giants are playing against no one.
Oh, my God. We're totally betting this.
Josh Allen's going
to And now we just lost another quarterback who you said is the best of all time.
We have Aaron Rodgers. That's all I care about. You're not ruining this day for me or Evan. We don't care what you say.
Now the Giants just got one less quarterback they have to compete against.
All right. Who cares? Fucking Daniel Jones is the
Tom Brady's going to be in Miami. Jets. It's going to be Aaron Rodgers, Josh Allen, and fucking Tom Brady.
Daniel Jones was basically the MVP of the league last year. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
What receivers did you get him?
What?
What receivers are you getting him?
We got Waller.
That's going to be a good 4 games.
We're going to get Odell.
Have a great September. Dude, I don't even want Odell.
Once your star running back goes down again and your 39-year-old quarterback.
We got 16 running backs.
We have so many running backs.
Yeah, we have Carter, we have Robinson, we have.
It worked out really well.
Yeah, the Giants fan, Evan, talking about a running back going down. Your running back, Saquon Barkley. You guys made a fucking glass.
He played the whole season.
Oh, yeah, congratulations. I'm sure that'll happen again.
Of course, he's on a contract here. Of course, he's going to play the whole year.
Oh, of course, yeah. Then it just put his ATL back together because he's on a contract here, if that happens. That's how it works.
39-year-old ayahuasca fucking
I can't wait till Saquon.
Good luck. Good luck.
Dude, he'll be able to see in the future, bro.
His bones are as brittle as my knee.
Yeah, we'll see. Jets
and your hip.
Let's get to March Madness. Bring me Howie Dewey. So,
Ezekiel Elliott's a free agent, by the way.
What's up?
Ezekiel Elliott's a free agent, by the way.
Yeah, go get him, Giants. Dude, Evan, I don't even want him.
I hope the Jets get him.
No, we're not getting. Do we have Breece Hall? I don't even want the guy I'm about to mention. But if the Jets get OBJ, oh my God, the dick in Bill's ass that would be. If the Jets, I want him just so fucking Bill has to suffer through OBJ on the Jets because he's so certain he's going back to the Giants. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. All right, so yesterday, Howie Dewey's coming in. Hopefully he's got a shirt on. Yesterday, for March Madness, first day kickoff, playing games. We got playing games again today. Those of you who were on the show and got the bracket Bible, we went 1-0-1. Me and Howie were on the same sides. We had a push on Southeast Missouri. I'll talk about that in a second. The line was at 4.5 pretty much all yesterday into the morning. Dropped to 4. When I wrote it up in the guide, I said a bunch of books had already moved to 3.5. I think it closed at 3.5. And then we won Pittsburgh plus 2.5, which both of those games broke a record, an NCAA tournament record. Did you hear about this, Rackets? Both playing games, both that broke an NCAA record. The Pitt game broke the record for most lead changes. I think there was like 28 lead changes. It literally was just a 2-point game like this, the whole entire game. And the Southeast Missouri game broke a record for most fouls committed in a college basketball March Madness game. I think they committed 28 fouls. And I told everyone before the game started, get ready. Simo's going to foul like crazy, and CC hits a ton of free throws. What'd you say, Bill?
I got a text from Hoffman that Aaron Rodgers or not, the Giants are going to beat the Jets this year because they play each other.
That's Hoffman.
Okay, so
I would like to make. I forgot that they played each other.
the Giants fans just texted you that,
Yeah.
and you felt the need to cut off my March Madness conversation.
Yes. So I'm
There's
putting
a
out
Giants fan that we're friends with just texted you.
I am putting out a bet to you.
Okay, well, can I be finished? Can you
No,
can
I
you
want
try
to
and stay on time with the show?
No, I can't. I would like to make a bet to you.
Done.
Giants and Jets. What would you like to bet?
Anything for Jets over Giants.
Okay, I'll put it on the whiteboard.
Pick a number, throw on the whiteboard, and tell me what it is.
$500.
Done.
Very good.
Sold. Now, can I
No
carry
spreads. No spreads.
on? Bill, just bet a record.
All right, now you can talk to Howie.
Great. Thank you. Howie Dewey, how you doing?
Howie, you look nice today.
Thank you.
You do look nice.
On, baby.
You look very sexy. So how we feeling, Howie?
Feeling all right. We're getting there.
Zab, 40 bangers. Let's go, Zab.
Best company ever.
Zab's the best subscriber ever. He's
Yeah,
up. He's
that's
in that.
awesome.
When I say best ever, he's in that top 5 with the core crew. But Zab is fucking.
He's the top donator.
No,
I mean,
he's
listen,
Zab
that's
is
not how we
awesome.
judge best subscriber. It does help. It really helps your cause.
No, I don't see $1 of it. Zab's still sweet.
Yeah, exactly. Rackets says 4 words, so he'll get like 1% of whatever it is. Howie, what were you gonna say there, buddy?
No, we're ready to go, man.
Yeah,
One
ready to
more
go.
day.
Yesterday, Simo, probably the worst officiating I've ever seen in my
Yeah, that was
entire life.
bad.
I don't care, dude. I don't give a fuck. I think every game's fixed. Well, no, I think every game's horrifically officiated, and some of them are fixed. That wasn't fixed. That was just horrific officiating. They just kept calling fouls on him. These are jump balls, and should have won the game outright.
Yeah, you can tell. You wonder where those refs are from. And they're from like the heart of Texas, where they probably just picked them up last week in some Baptist church league.
I mean, dude, that was insane, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, they were calling fouls on him all game. Simo fouls a lot. You expected that. But, I mean, these ticky-tack bullshit at the end of a fucking playing game to get into the dance. Dude, let the fucking teams – these are clearly not fouls that they were calling. And if you want to know how right the Southeast Missouri State bet was yesterday, we shot 45% from the free throw line, Howie.
Yeah.
And they called 31 fouls on us, including some horrific ones late. And we still pushed it.
It's
They were
amazing.
9 for 20 from the free throw line, and we still pushed it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, there are no excuses. You can't shoot that. You can't shoot 9 for 20 and beat anyone.
and you can't commit 31 fouls. It's a bit excessive. They were the double bonus by a 12-minute mark each half.
That was insane.
But either way, and then the Pitt game, that was great. Just great game. Just a fun game to watch. Awesome game. Even if he would have hit that shot at the end, we still would have covered. So, but I mean, you can't miss that shot or that tip in, Howie.
No. But I'm glad Pitt's moving on because I think Pitt can win the next game.
Yeah, Pitt's good. Pitt's good.
That guy was wide open in the corner. I don't know how he missed that
Yeah,
shot.
and here's what I'm going to tell you guys, okay? Now listen to me fucking closely. I have to put the bets out before the games, and so does Howie. We have lives. We're not going to – I mean, I sit in there all day with you fucking monkeys most of the time. But we have to put them out before the games because 90% of our subscribers, people who have the Bracket Bible, they have lives. They're not going to sit there, and they're not putting thousands and thousands of dollars on a game and just sitting there waiting for the right time to hit it. If that's you, that's fine. None of you should ever, in March, bet a game before it starts. Ever. Once. You're an idiot. Because every single game today, we have FDU and Texas Southern. We have Nevada versus ASU. Howard, what are the lines ballpark on these two games?
Well, I mean, FDU they're probably getting 2.5.
We put it in. So let me see. It's like 2.5 and 2.5, right?
By the way, FDU should not be
How
playing.
the fuck is FDU in?
They lost to Merrimack in their conference tourney. They lost to Merrimack, who can't go because they were D2 last
Oh,
year.
is that why? I'm like, how the fuck did they get in?
They put him in because my dad went there.
Yeah, that's why. Okay, so Merrimack couldn't go in, so FDU got the automatic bid. I'm like, how the fuck are they in there? So let me ask every one of you watching and everyone on the show. Bill, me and Howie are both on Nevada plus 2.5 today. Yeah. Okay? Will there be a point in this game where Nevada's plus 5.5?
Yes, just like yesterday when I
If Nevada's down 3-0 to start the game.
I bought out right away a minute later when I didn't like the line. Then I got 6.5 again and I bought back in.
But here's the thing, and listen fucking closely, you fucking monkeys. You should not bet Nevada plus 2.5. We have to tell you this because the show's on it too. We got to give you a play here, and 70% of you aren't going to be in the chat, aren't fucking sitting next to us on a couch. So we're telling you, Nevada plus 2.5. Wait 3 minutes. The second ASU goes up 2 or 3 at some point in the game, Nevada will be getting 5.5.
Yeah.
Right? Don't ever bet anything pregame. Ever.
Unless
because the worst thing that happens to you. Now, if you're betting a favorite, it's different, right? If you're betting like a minus 11 or a minus 9, yeah, you probably need to get in early because they can boat race them and just take off from the beginning. If you're betting an underdog, you're gonna get a better line.
If you're using it in a teaser or a parlay, okay.
Yeah. You should never bet a game before pre-flop. Ever. It's just what's the worst thing that happens to you? Let's say you want Nevada plus 2.5, but you get greedy and you want a 5.5. Because listen, the difference between 2.5 and 5.5 in March Madness is like 20 points. That's how big it is. You get 2 possessions instead of 1 at the end of these games that are all going down to the wire. What's the worst thing that happens to you? Nevada runs out, takes off. Do you lose money? No, you just never got the bet. So your worst case scenario is you never get the bet. Your best case and most case scenario is you're getting double the line. Stop betting pregame. And then you get the people in the chat yesterday, they're like, oh, I lost. I had 3.5. Why? You've been a subscriber here for 1.5 years. Wait a minute. Wait 30. Sometimes whoever wins the opening tip, the line changes. Why are you taking a lesser line? Just fucking, I got 5.5, 7.5, and 4.5. That's what I had in all my bets. Because I just waited a minute. Use your fucking heads, you.
And Bill set the record for fastest bet ever yesterday.
Yeah, Bill got in and got out in like 30 seconds. Yeah, 30 seconds.
He's like, oh, I got 6.5. Oh, fuck this, I'm out.
Time out. We just got a donation from Bill Rupp's Yankee hat that says longtime watcher, first time donator. This morning I woke up to Bill putting me on his head while yelling at Jenna. But anyway, Tommy, please stop arguing with him as he gets sweaty and then I get wet.
Okay, that's fucking quite listen.
That is
Listen, you tip $10, you can fucking say whatever you want. That was awesome.
I was sweating a little bit too.
Yeah, Bill does get very sweaty. So Howie, today, the guide is updated. We finished the guide. It's all complete. All the brackets are in there. Howie attempted to post pictures of his bracket. What did you say it looked like, Howie?
It looked like originally it looked like a monkey fucking a football, but
yeah,
then it looked a little better. It looked like a kindergartner just grabbed about 6 different crayons and fucking got from A to like P.
Yeah, my worst nightmare is
Howie, did you get the link I sent you on Twitter?
I already emailed you back, brother.
Okay, great.
I filled it out.
Get on your shit. Get on your shit, Bill.
Awesome. I sent it to you too, farm boy.
Well, I don't check email unless you tell me.
Oh, it's on your Twitter DM.
A lot of shit's on my Twitter DM. I need someone to tell me, go check your Twitter DM. But bottom line is, it takes me almost as long as to write up the section as it does to edit Howie's photoshopping ability. It's Bill, you should have seen what it was. I should have taken a picture of it. It was the biggest shit show you've ever seen. I was like, Howie, I'm like, Howie, just read to me what your bracket is. And I just put it in on ESPN as if it was mine and then screen. I'm like, do you know how to screenshot? He's like, I'm the best at screenshotting. I'm like, no, on the computer. He goes, I have no idea how to do that. I'm like, you can just Google, how do I screenshot on a Mac, right?
Yeah.
And it tells you.
I gave you a heads up, though. I texted you and said, look, man, before you look at that Final Four, I'm just going to give you a heads up. It
looks like a monkey fucking football.
Shift Command 4, Howie. Shift Command 4.
Yeah. Shift Command 4 is the ticket.
Siri is your friend, Howie. Siri is your friend. Just go, Siri, how do I screenshot on a Mac?
You know, I've never used Siri in my life, ever.
Yeah, even the bets for today, so funny. They're bold and fucking all over and spaced all fucked. It's great though. I actually love it. As he's such a
that tab.
yeah, you love the tab button, dude. When I see you, I'm gonna pull that tab button off your computer.
Yeah, that and the font. I like to go from 12, 16, 18 to 20. And
yeah, there's no in between. Yeah, there's no. You like to bold a lot too. You're a big fan of bolding.
Bolding's good.
You like bolding, yeah. So anyway, so don't judge us by the formatting of the guide. Just judge us by the plays within it. Let's get to them right now. So Howie, we got 2 games today. We're undefeated right now, 101. Should be 2-0. But let's go to Texas Southern FDU. FDU doesn't belong here. For those of you who are guide subscribers, enjoy today because there's 16 games tomorrow. And we're giving you today's stuff and some futures, and you're going to have to get signed up to get tomorrow's shit. But what do you like for this game here, Howie, Texas Southern FDU?
It's the lesser of 2 evils. I'll take Texas Southern because, FDU basically just got beat by a Division II squad.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be here. And Texas Southern, damn well, they're going to pull some guy off, throw a jersey on him with a fake number who's probably 29 years old for this game. Texas Southern probably wins this game by 5-6 points.
I mean, listen, I actually, shockingly, this may surprise some people, we hit the plus 1,300 on Texas Southern future. I had it in the guide. So I like this Texas Southern team. Big win over Grambling. They had a nice little run there in their conference tournament. So I'm actually not just taking them because I think FDU sucks. I'm taking them. This team was 14-20. Okay. Yeah. This team had no business being here. They're still not even close to 500. They beat Alcorn, who's a really good team. They beat Alabama A&M, who's fine. And then they beat Grambling. So the 2 favorites of the conference were Alcorn and Grambling. They took them both out along the way. Grambling was 24-9, dude. 15-3 in conference.
A&M's a pretty good team.
And Alabama A&M was a pretty good cover team. So, I mean, this team's hot. And when 2 teams suck, which these teams pretty much do suck, I'm going with the hot team. They're playing with house money. They're in here fucking on a winning streak. Give me Texas Southern minus 140. Howie, same thing. Unfortunately, we can't bet it in Jersey, Bill, because it's fucking FDU, and I don't see it available anywhere. FDU's in Jersey, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
That's why I can't see it. All right.
Fairly ridiculous.
Fairly ridiculous, son. And then the next game, Arizona State laying 2.5 to Nevada. So Nevada was a team that I was very high on because I love their guards. I love Lucas. I love Blackshear. They got a couple big – they're kind of like a K-State light, but I really don't like the way they've limped into the end of the season. I thought Rutgers actually should have been in over them.
Yeah.
I love this team, so I'm going with Nevada. I thought this team could be a Final Four team at one point this year. They have all the pieces. They're just not putting it together of like Blackshear looks like a fucking disaster at times. But who do you like here, Howie? ASU or Nevada?
I like Nevada just because I've seen Bobby Hurley's squad play a bunch this year, and they're not that good.
They're a mess.
They don't have great players. I mean, I watched that team play one time this year. They had like 14 turnovers in the second half. They were turning the ball over every other time.
I haven't won a bet on Arizona State all year.
No, I like Nevada. I think Nevada wins this game moves on.
Yeah, I mean, Nevada they lost 3 straight, lost to Wyoming, lost to UNLV in a nail biter, lost to San Jose State in a nail biter. If this team puts it together, they could get out of the first weekend, realistically. Yeah. Like, they have that much talent. We love guards.
The big guy's good, too.
That's what I'm saying. They got everything you need. You got Lucas and Blackshear, right? Lucas is a fucking 20-point per game, 40% three-point shooter. Blackshear's that fucking, he's a little erratic, turn the ball over a lot, but he could drop 25 on you at any time. And then they got Will Baker, the big white center, which you want, right? You like that big white heady center. So they have the 3 pieces you need for a team to advance, a smaller school to make a run. They just need to all play well at the same time, and hopefully today's the day. So I do like Nevada. If they have a great game today, trust me, I may be flipping up my bracket a little bit. And actually taking Nevada to win their first game. Who are they playing? They're playing they're playing TCU. Never mind. I think TCU will win. But it'll be a nail biter. So Howie, give me a couple futures here before we talk about 1 or 2 games for tomorrow. What are you looking at for futures? We're going to be putting the final futures in the guide. You'll have them in there tonight. So if you do have the bracket Bible, make sure you check back, probably around 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. But they'll be in there tonight. Worst case scenario, you can check it in the morning. But they'll be in there tonight. I'm going to do some regional futures, some Final Four futures, national championship futures. Let's just do a couple national championship futures for the people here. What do you like, Howie?
I'm surprised that national championship Duke is plus 3,300.
That is really high for their draw in the bracket.
That's saying that most people feel they can't win it.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're below Tennessee.
Three teams ahead of them. Like Arizona's only 1,500. Marquette's 1,800. UConn, who I like, is 2,100. But you got Duke down there at 30.
They're like the same odds as Creighton and Kentucky.
Yeah. That's amazing.
That's a bad line. And you know what I'm going to do, Howie? Because I'm fading them in all my brackets. I'm taking Oral Roberts to start. I hate Duke. I refuse. I'm not buying into it. No, I think the ACC sucks.
Because big men don't win the tournament.
Yes, I mean they need a big man. Their big man's their best player. I'm telling you, a lot of this hype train on Duke is that they beat Virginia, who fucking sucks. Virginia's trash. They were up 24-18 at the half. If a team scores 18, you should be up 50-18. And the win over Miami was bullshit. It's because O'Meara went out in the first minute. Miami would have beat Duke. And if Miami beats Duke, no one's talking about it. But Duke is there. They're a 5 seed with an easy path. They play Oral, which is tough, then Tennessee, and then they're in the Purdue side. I mean, Howie, that's a great odds right there for them to make it to that's way too low.
Absolutely. That surprised me.
That line is high. I mean, they're plus almost 500 to make it to the Elite Eight.
That's insane.
And really, all they got to do is beat Oral and Tennessee and Purdue. None of those teams are that dangerous.
Good odds. I mean, if you like Duke.
So I like that. I'm going to be taking that Duke future with you more as a hedge on my brackets and my other shit. Let me go back to national championship. Bill, do you have a national championship you want to stab at here?
Right now I'm on Duke right now.
All right, so you like the Duke 3,300.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you one you want to throw in there. Penn State's plus 15,000. Here's a team that just lost to Purdue in the Big Ten championship game by 1.
They kind of beat
last second shot, and they're plus 15,000.
Yeah, Honda 2000.
Save your money, Howard.
Yeah, I mean, listen. See, here's the beauty of this, guys. You don't have to bet these to win the national championship because Penn State, just to get to the Sweet 16, I love how FanDuel makes you check by team for this. Makes no sense. They're plus 420 to make the Sweet 16.
I love that.
So, take that. That's more realistic, and you could throw a small stab at the national championship.
And arguably, that's a team with one of the best backcourts in the country with 3 guards.
And they shoot 40% from
Let me tell you something. You want to make money on the tournament, you can. Just take a couple dollars or some free bets and throw $5 on some of these long shots.
Yeah. And you don't even need to, Bill, you don't even need to do it to win it all.
To get to the Final Four.
Listen, here's the thing. If you're smart, and I'm not trying to say we're better than you, but we are. If you're sharp like us and you know how to hedge and you have the money to hedge and you can go manipulate this once they get to the Elite Eight, like myself and Bill and Howie and Rackets, like all of us would do, then great. Do it to win it all. But if you guys aren't proficient in that, just take the lower ones here. Reach Sweet 16. Here's some monster odds to reach the Sweet 16.
What's Memphis?
Pittsburgh's plus 700 to reach the Sweet 16. Providence plus 330. Memphis.
Real quick, Tommy, I got to go get Peyton. I just want to drop this real quick. Tennis play for tomorrow. It's not for today. Swiatek and Serrano Cristea under 18.5 games. I am personally parlaying that with the Dominican Republic tonight at minus 330 to get a plus 126 out of it. You can play the under games by itself. It's minus 135. But that parlay is plus 126. Evan has it in the sheet. Swiatek is just on a murder spree, dude. She's not going to stop. She's not going to lose she's going to win in straight sets, and she's barely going to lose 3 games a fucking set. So I love that. And Dominican Republic tonight against the Puerto Ricans. That is going to be
the freaking Ricans.
The freaking Ricans.
PR versus DR.
PR versus DR. I love the winner of this is a playoff game. The winner of this moves on. The loser goes home. So I think the Dominican moves on. And then in the game after that, it's Canada and Mexico. Mexico probably wins, but the United States is the United States wants them to win so that they are the number. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. They would be the 1 seed then.
Yeah, US already has 2 wins, right?
Yeah, Mexico. Yeah, they're pretty much locked in. If Mexico loses, they fall to the 2 seed, and the Americans would be the 1 seed. If Mexico If Canada wins, if Mexico wins, then they're the 1 seed and America's the 2 seed.
All right. Got it.
So
nice.
Yep.
All right. So listen, guys, I'm going to tell you this. Betting on individual games for the tournament, me and Howard are going to give you the games every day. I mean, you'll be hard-pressed to find a single game that we don't fucking bet on because we're degenerates. But the easiest bets of the tournament and the ways to manipulate your money right now are through this, like to reach their Sweet 16, to reach the Final Four. Let me give you one here, Howie. Memphis, you said, plus 400 to reach the Sweet 16.
That's a great.
Just get at to all Memphis has to do here. Keep in mind, all Memphis has to do is beat FAU and beat Purdue. Now, beating Purdue is a tough task. They're going to be a dog. They just beat Houston by fucking 20 the other day, right? But plus 400 for that? I mean, that's – dude, so here's another, way to play this. UConn, Howie, to make the Sweet 16s, minus 110. No one looks at those. They just look at the plus 500. You got to win in the national championship.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you just load into the fucking – they got to beat Iona and the winner of VCU St. Mary's. And they're even money for that.
That's good bet.
That's the fucking best bet on the board.
Yeah. It really
right?
is.
Like, how is that a thing? Even at Kansas is minus 190 to make the Sweet 16. We got to beat fucking Howard and the winner of Arkansas, Illinois. Like, those are the bets that are fucking slam your account on. Not Howard, not, Kansas laying 18 to Howard or whatever the fuck the line is.
Because
get them to win 2
17.
games. And you can do it. You can get cute here, too. So I'm going to give you one scenario with Miami, right? Me and you are very high on Miami. We're very low on Kent State and Indiana, right? That team, those two aren't going anywhere. I hate Indiana. I think they fucking suck. I love Miami. I have Miami going to Final Four, and so do you, right? But I think we both agree they could lose to Drake, right?
Yeah, because, the kid with the kid's ankle, he's 50-50.
Right. Amir?
They have to have him.
Yeah. So here's what I'm going to do. Miami to make the Sweet 16. I'm basically just going to assume the winner of this game is going to beat the Indiana-Kent State team, right? So I could take Miami plus 165 and Drake plus what, 400? I mean, hold on, let me see. Drake plus 400. So if I wanted to put 1,000 on Miami plus 165, that means I'll have 1,000 to win 1,650. And I could just throw 400 on Drake to win 1,600. So if Miami wins, I win 1,250. If Drake wins, I win 600. There you go. And now I'm basically just taking the winner of that game to go beat Indiana, which I think they're gonna. So there's what's that?
DraftKings has it all by the teams.
Yeah,
so
I'm looking at it there.
It goes if you click Elite 8, it gives you every team. You don't. I'm looking at it
on DraftKings instead of FanDuel. FanDuel's
you don't have to go by each.
FanDuel, you have to unclick every fucking single one. It's so fucking stupid. But listen, the biggest one is Alabama minus 340, right? So Alabama minus 340 is, that's the highest odds. Everyone else, Houston 300, UCLA 260, Purdue 250, and there you're minus 200. So outside of those 4 teams, you're minus 200 on less to make the Sweet 16.
I wonder how many people understand that if Houston does not have Marcus Sasser, they're could get beaten in the first game.
They're fucked.
First game. He's got a groin injury. It's not like an ankle or a knee. It's a groin. You can't that's the worst injury in the world in basketball.
Yeah, you don't want that because you're constant.
This kid is their offense.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, dude, I'll give you one here.
They won't let you parlay them either.
Nah. Oral Roberts is plus 900 to make the Sweet 16. Well,
that's crazy.
I mean, if you think they could beat Duke, which I do, if you think they could beat Duke, guess what? They're playing Tennessee, Louisiana winner. Duke's better than Tennessee. So, if you're beating Duke, you can win the next one and put the slipper on at plus 900. So there's some phenomenal values in here that you really need to take advantage of. Winning the region's hard, but making the Sweet 16 isn't.
Duke plus 170.
Yeah, if you like Duke a lot of people like Duke to win it all or get out of the region.
Dude, Sweet 16 plus 170.
Plus 170 there? What do you got to beat? You got to beat Oral and then Tennessee. And you could also, because they're playing Oral, Bill, put 1,000 on Duke plus 170 to win 1,700 and throw $200 on fucking Oral.
Yep.
And there you go. You got fucking Oral or Duke. Whichever one goes, you're going to win a bunch of money. You're basically betting that combo to knock off the next combo, right? And there's a few sections like that. Miami FAU, I like that with. I think we could see a upset of Purdue there, Howie.
Yeah.
I like the Duke Oral combo. I like the Miami Drake combo.
That's a smart bet. Yeah.
Yeah. I like the, let's see, UConn. I'm trying to see what other combo. I mean, that Northwestern Boise combo. They can knock off UCLA, whoever comes out of that.
Oh, the Boo Boy might have 50 on them.
Yeah. I mean, there's a couple of these where, you know, where you could basically just pair these teams together and kind of cover yourself no matter who wins. You'll be weighted heavily on one, right? So you're more heavily weighted on the team you put 1,000 on compared to the team
you can get Oral plus 225, and then Duke plus 170 to reach the Sweet 16.
Yeah, I mean
if they lose that second game, obviously you lose both.
Right, but that's what you're betting on, right? You're basically you're putting it out there to advance to that round. So, Bill, do you have your Final Four in front of you?
I do not yet.
Okay. Let me give you Howie's right now. I'll give you mine and Howie's. Shockingly, we're both on Miami, which I thought was insane. So then Miami's losing their first game. So Howie, who's yours? Do you want to read it or you want me to read it?
Go ahead, read it.
All right, I didn't know if you had it in front of you.
I know I got Arizona, UConn in the final.
Yeah, so Howie's got Arizona, Marquette coming out of the left side, UConn, Miami coming out of the right side, and then he's got Arizona, UConn with UConn winning it. I always get batshit crazy with these. I always get a little fucking nuts, but I was actually pretty chalky a little bit in two spots. I got Alabama coming out of the top. I got Kansas State making it out of the bottom region. I got Miami coming out of the top right quadrant, and I got Kansas coming out of that too. So I got Miami, Kansas wins. Alabama, K-State, Alabama wins. So fairly chalky final for me, which never happens, Kansas, Alabama. But what I like to do when I fill out these pools, if I'm getting chalky with those, I want to take some chances on the other ones, right? If I'm being really aggressive with my finals winner, then I want to get chalky in some places where I might have wanted to take some chances. But you got Marquette. The big discrepancy between me and you is you got Marquette coming out of.
What are the odds for Marquette to make it to the 16s?
Minus 150.
That's unbelievable. Because they're going to make the 16s.
I mean, listen, they got Vermont and then USC, Michigan State sucks. Those two teams suck.
Marquette has an elite team. An elite team that could easily win this whole thing.
I'm worried about them just because they're like a team I didn't bet on. They're a team I didn't follow much. They're a team that I haven't gotten right. Every time I bet on or against Marquette, I get it wrong.
I always look at when they talk about how many teams have legit NBA players, and they have 3.
They do have a few, right?
And that's a frightening thing. When you got a team that's got 3 possible NBA, it's like, come on. I mean, that and Holak, the Tyler Holak, that Big East Player of the Year, he's unstoppable. The kid Andre Jackson who played him, who D'd him up right from the get-go at UConn, the reason they lost is because he got in foul trouble. Because this kid pumps fake, goes left, hesitates, goes left, pulls up, goes left. You can't cover him.
I listen. That's a scary team. That's the thing. I have Kansas State. You have Marquette. We both faded the chalk down there. Who was the chalk? Purdue. Purdue ain't fucking going anywhere. Purdue's fucking trash. No. And we're the creators of Purdue fucking sucks. So I like the Memphis team to make a run in there. I like Kansas State, and I do like Marquette to make a run in there. I also like Vermont to possibly, shock the world. I could see Marquette making it to the finals, and I could see Marquette losing to Vermont and everything in between. But I'm not the Marquette guy. I've been bad with Marquette all year, so I'm not going to predict it. Howie, give me 1 or 2 games tomorrow. I don't know if you've dove into it yet. Let me read you a couple of the games we're going to see tomorrow. March Madness. Thursday. Why does that say Thursday for that game? That's not Thursday. Just first glance, how crazy is this line on Virginia? Virginia's only laying 5.5 to Furman.
What's that tell you?
All in Furman.
That tells you take Furman money line.
Yeah, Furman plus 5.5. Evan, put that in. Utah State's favored over Missouri. I like that. Kansas 22.5. Not touching that. I'm not going to give the 3 plays that I like here. I'm going to save those. Even the Duke line, dude. Oral's only plus 6.5. I like Oral Roberts in that one, plus 6.5.
Yeah. I'm very surprised that that Auburn is a 1.5 point favorite to Iowa. I can't believe that.
That's crazy to me.
I mean, you can and there's no trap line in the tourney. This is the tourney.
Yeah.
It's mano y mano, and I just think Iowa is the best bet on the board.
I like Iowa a lot. Have you putting these in?
Yeah.
All right. I like Iowa a lot tomorrow. And my favorite bet on the board tomorrow is Northwestern. Northwestern minus 125 versus Boise. Basically, just need them to win. I think Northwestern wins that game.
I think Northern Kentucky could give Houston, 19.5 points, and if they don't have their best player, that could be interesting.
We're going to have to see if Sasser plays. So that's a couple little look aheads for you guys for tomorrow. Get on over to 4dbets.com, buy the Bible, get a free week of betting, VIP, or buy the monthly and get the Bible for free in there, either way. But we will have all the futures updated in there tonight. Don't start asking us a day before for the bets for tomorrow. We don't fuck like that here, okay? I don't do that. You will not see a bet come out for me for a game until it's an hour or two before the game. So I will be releasing my bets, just like I do for the subscribers, in waves. You'll get that. There'll be 4 games at 12 o'clock. You'll get the bets for those 4 games around 11 o'clock, 10:30. Once I get all the final injury news, I watch the money line movements. I see where everything. I have a process, and I'm not breaking because you want them early. Do you want them right or do you want them early? You choose. So, and if you choose early, go somewhere else. So, and then when the next set of games coming, an hour or two later, so all you got to do is before each wave of blocks of 4, just go check the page, and they'll all be there. Or if you're a subscriber, you'll get the notifications in the Discord. So that's that. I'll be updating that tonight. Howie, Dewey, anything else before we let you get out of here? March Madness begins for real tomorrow morning.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great tournament.
It's like Christmas Eve, babies.
Absolutely.
Yeah, these playing games aren't real. It starts for real tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
So, all right, Howie, get the fuck out of here.
All right, fellas.
Later, dude. Bill, anything else on the March Madness tip there?
No, not yet. Still doing my bracket.
All right,
I'll be
cool.
finished with it tonight.
Cool. And let's see. Do you have a bracket for the subs or anything you wanted to mention?
Yeah, if you guys want to sign up, we're doing like a little thing. It's a couple dollars, $25. We're doing it. DM me on Twitter at Rupp45. We got like 15 people, 20 people in there. If you guys want to get in, just DM me on Twitter at Rupp45. And we'll set it up and you'll be a part of it. And then it's just, winner takes all. So
Nice. All right. What do we got in the association today?
A couple games I really like today. Not like yesterday. The big difference from yesterday today. Again, yesterday. NBA is absolutely insane. Let me go to yesterday's games real fast.
No, it's insane right now, the NIT. The NIT is fucking retarded.
Again, the Nuggets, major fucking loss to Toronto. They just got killed, wiped out of the game. Jokic 28, 8 and 7, not getting it done. They have no bench on that team. I don't know what's going on. The players on the bench are awful. You're not going to win a first round playoff game by having 22 points on the bench. Not going to work. They got killed. Siakam, Van Fleet, they just whooped their ass last night. So Denver, big trouble. I don't know what they're doing. But tonight, games that I love, Tommy, I'm going to your Clippers. Both of your teams are playing against each other tonight. Clippers at home against the Warriors on the road.
Well, they're not my teams. They're the teams I'm picking to win it this year.
You got to go with the trend. You got it. The Warriors cannot win on the road, guys. They cannot. If they do tonight by some chance, this is what should happen tonight. Clippers should go up early because the Warriors go down early on the road.
And the Clippers always go up early no matter where
they're. And the Clippers go down late.
The funny thing is Clippers are a bad home team, too.
You take the Clippers minus 145 to start the game. You get a nice plus 300 or whatever on the other side, and you win automatically. That's what should happen tonight on that game. And then on my other game, I am going to which one else did I put in? The Kings. I love the Kings tonight. They're playing the Bulls. I have no idea why that's minus 110. It's a bad line unless somebody's going to be out, which I don't know of yet. All of these depend on lineups, obviously. I put it in the chat already. Depending on lineups, if one or two of the starters are out, obviously you're not going to bet the game. You know, if the line goes from minus 110 to, plus 150, you're not going to bet it if Sabonis or, one of those guys are out. But right now against the Bulls, minus 110, very weird line. I don't understand it. It kind of looks like a trap to me.
I was going to say, it looks like a big-time trap.
I am going with it because I like the Kings. I'm taking them. Minus 110. Game I love. Got to ride the Kings.
The positive thing for you is who's getting points in this?
The Bulls.
The Bulls are +1?
Yeah.
All right. You at least have the Kings opened at +1. There's 75% of the money on the Kings. But it has moved. The line has crossed through 0. So the Kings have
moving
gone
up
from
now. It's
+1
actually
to
minus 116, so it was 110.
Yeah, you're at least the money's moving with you. If the money wasn't moving with you, there would have been a problem. But at least they've gone from a dog to a favorite.
There's also other good games, guys, that you can like. The Lakers tonight against the Rockets. The Rockets are one of the worst teams. Anthony Davis is out tonight. So if you want to do that game, you can put it in a parlay if you trust the Lakers on the road. Because the Rockets are awful. Lakers need to win tonight. I don't know why Anthony Davis is sitting. You could put them with Boston. Boston's been struggling, but they need this win. And at minus 210, you get a nice parlay piece tonight. Boston needs to win this game. I mean, after an embarrassment loss, they need to come out hot tonight. Tatum needs to score 40. I mean, that's just it. You could take Tatum's points tonight too if you want. I'm not going to bet it, but if you're looking for extra action, Tatum needs to score 40 tonight. But those other two games, I absolutely love. Clippers, Kings, as long as everyone's in, love it.
I love when people say, I saw in the chat that I love when people do that.
What?
No, I'm not being offensive, but Conscious Machine said, are they really on the road in LA, being that they're Golden State? Yes. First of all, LA and Golden State, where they play, are about as far as Boston is to like fucking Jersey, right? It's just because they're not close at all. Second of all, it has nothing to do with where they are. It's playing in your own stadium with your own rims, your own sight lines, your own fans. It's not the drive.
And we know what the Warriors do.
Yeah, there's going to be. Yeah, it's not. It is a big difference. And if you look, the Warriors during this losing streak have lost at the Lakers, at the Clippers, at the Lakers. That's all since February 14th. So that's just they played 3 road games at the Lakers and Clippers. They're 0-3 at those 3 games. So yes, it is 100%. Now, if you want to talk about the Giants Jets, is that officially a road game, or Clippers Lakers, playing this? That's a little different, right? You're in the same building, same lock, all that. But yeah, no, this is definitely a road game, 100%.
Yeah, like you can't Eagles Giants. Like that's
still the road game, right?
Yeah, we're an hour and a half.
Doesn't matter how close you are. Yeah. Is the stadium going to be green or blue? That's the question.
And
any hockey for you?
A 7-win team on the road, bro. I am not taking.
Yeah, the locker room, the sight lines, the fans, and the rims are the big things. That's the biggest things. It's not as much sleeping in your own bed. These guys are fucking sleeping in suites and they have private jets. There's no toughness of travel nowadays anymore.
No, hold on. Breaking news again. John Morant suspended 8 games.
8 games?
Yeah, after meeting with NBA Commissioner Adam Silver on Wednesday, Morant has been suspended for 8 games by the league due to his concerning behavior and display of a firearm after the Grizzlies lost to the Nuggets on March 3rd. The good news for Morant is that
he'll be back just in time for the playoffs.
His current 5 games absence will count towards his suspension.
Oh, so it's concurrent.
Making him eligible to return
That's like when you get
March 20th.
They're giving him credit for the 5. That's great.
The NBA is a joke.
I mean, dude, I told you he wasn't going to be any there. Ja will be right back for the playoffs. There's no way that was ever. Everyone's like, he may be done for. No, he's not done for the year. Stop it. These guys fucking beat and rape women and children, and they keep playing. You think they're worried about this? He posted held a gun in a video. Anything in the NHL today? Admittedly, I'm just not. This week, you're not going to get NHL from me. I'm just not there. I'm too focused on college basketball here. There's too much information, too much writing. I feel like I've slept 3 hours. What do you like here, Bill? Anything?
I was leaning towards the Islanders, but the game just locked, so I don't know if someone's out. And it's minus 195 is a little too much to bet.
Maybe it's an early power play.
Might be at a 10 o'clock game.
Maybe someone scored.
10 o'clock.
Maybe someone scored at 3:15.
Yeah, there's only 4 games tonight. I would lean Buffalo over the Capitals. The Capitals are trash, but I'm not going to bet it. There's no need for me to bet hockey right now.
I mean, I'm not even.
March Madness. We have 40,000 games coming up in the next 2 days, and then it's St. Patrick's Day also on March. That's the greatest day. When I was like 20 something.
Oh my God, so much sex. So much.
It was the best day of my life.
So much
on
sex.
that Friday, St. Patrick's Day on March Madness. Insane.
I love having sex on other people's holidays. Cinco de Mayo, St. Patrick's Day. I'm not Irish. I'm not Spanish. Just go fucking.
I will be eating lots of corned beef and cabbage and potatoes, though.
I'm excited for you to bring it to me.
I'm sure you'll be Ubering it from somewhere.
No, I want you to bring it to me.
No, we go to the bar and it's all you can eat.
Okay.
At the town pub.
When is it? Today?
You like the town pub?
I do like town pub. They got good wings.
Friday, not today. Friday.
I don't fucking know. I'm Italian. I don't give a fuck what St. Patrick's Day is. When is it? It's Friday?
Friday.
Oh, yeah. We'll go and watch the fucking games.
Games.
There's this cute little bartender I want to fucking check out at one of these places over here, too. Maybe we'll make a little pit stop.
All right. Down.
All right. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Get ready. Get ready. It's Christmas Eve, ladies and gentlemen. It's on like Donkey Kong tomorrow. So get your fucking, go take out your loans. Go borrow money from your mom. Hopefully you got a little bankroll built up from yesterday's 2 plays. We're going to fucking take Nevada and Texas Southern today. What are we going to do? Are we going to bet them pregame? No, we're going to wait for them to go live. And then we're going to get a better line. You don't need to get the best line. You don't need to get plus 8.5 if they're down 10 at the half. Just get a couple points on the line. If you keep beating the line by a couple, that you see all these fucking jerk-offs, these fucking, do you hear my new name, Bill, that I invented for the analytics fucking nerds? That literally don't factor in real life. They just go, I got to get a half point on the line. Oh, I call them analytics. It's pretty good, dude. I mean, what do you think of that?
It's not bad.
What do you think of the analytics?
But listen, I don't.
The ones who are just analytics all the time, and there's no such thing as hot streaks. There's no such thing as this. Like, they're analytics. So the analytics are all caught up on putting a bet in 4 days early so they can get a half point on the line when you don't have to be an analytic. You could just fucking wait till tip-off and get 2 points on the analytics. How about that? Analytics are great. I'm an analytics nerd, but they take it too far. Just wait till the game tips off.
See, what I always
turn a 2.5 to a 5.5.
What I always compared that to was roulette, right? Like, people always say that, roulette, that's why they show you the wheel. They show you the score because it means nothing. The ball bounces anyway, anywhere, right? Baseball, you're hot. Like, you get on a hot streak. It doesn't matter who the pitcher is the next day. If you're seeing the ball like a grapefruit, you're hot. You're fucking, you're on fire. So it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So totally, that's why I don't like analytics in that term.
See, you don't fully understand them, and you never tried to, and that's fine. I am an analytics nerd. I'm a Wall Street guy. I'm a numbers guy. I love analytics. I look into all this. You don't. So don't put me in your category. Like, we're different. I don't like the people who take it too far. You don't like analytics at all. That's the difference.
Hold on, I got a bet from Kababble.
All right. What does it start? 19 minutes ago. When's it start? It's 3:19.
It might be live. Napoli minus 1.25. I'm guessing that is the spread on the Asian line. Minus 120. It starts at 3 o'clock.
It's 3:20.
3:15. Let's see if it's still going on.
No, it starts at 4 o'clock.
Oh, okay. He said 3 o'clock.
Is this it? UEFA Champions League? It says 4 o'clock.
Oh, it does start at 4. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, this kid's time zones. Kababble, come on. East Coast, baby. East Coast.
Yeah. That's so weird why the Champions Leagues are starting at 4.
I've never seen anything start at 4 for this.
Yeah, they always start at 3. Yeah, he just texted me 4. So 4 o'clock. Napoli, minus 1.25. I guess that's the Asian spread.
Yeah.
So that starts at 4. One more thing before we leave. Juju Smith-Schuster just signed a 3-year, $33 million deal with the Patriots.
All right. That's interesting. See what the Chiefs do there. We'll cover that on Friday. Napoli minus 1.25. That's what Scotty just asked. All right, let's get out of here. Evan, final words.
Sign up.
Anything else we need to cover, Harry?
Nope, nothing else.
All right.
Yeah, guys, like I said, if you want to get into a bracket challenge, whatever, DM me at Rupp45 on Twitter, and I'll send it to you today, and you'll get in.
All right. And for Joey Rackets, Howie Dewey, Bill Rupp, Evan Hand. I am Tommy G. Get ready for March Madness tomorrow. We're starting off undefeated in March Madness, 1-0-1. Looking to take that to 3-0-1 tonight. Futures will be up in the Bracket Bible tonight. There's a lot, as you heard us talking about in here. We'll have all those up there. Games will be up tomorrow morning. Our bets on the games in the shell, they'll be at the top of the page. I'm probably going to reformat this and make it an Excel spreadsheet. I do hate how Google Docs doesn't give you tabs at the bottom like the Excel sheet does. So we'll see what we're going to do with that. But it'll all be in there. And that's it. So go either buy the Bible or buy the month at 4D Bets. We got baseball starting up here soon. Buy the month at 4D Bets. Get the Bible for free. You get the whole fucking fuck around. Discord, voice chats, every single sport, NASCAR, UFC, NBA, all of it. So buy a month at 4D Bets. Get the Bracket Bible for free. And see you there. So, for the guys, I'm Tommy G. Good luck. Stay cashin', motherfuckers.
Let's go!